Hey, what's up, everybody? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us for more Third and Long content. You know, you went to Del Campo High School. If you're from Sacramento, you know that high school. And I heard about an incident when you're in high school where someone put a noose on a tree at high school, and they were antagonizing your sister. And I heard about a crazy situation that you were a part of that really kind of, I'm sure, formalized a lot of opinions, how you felt about race and a lot of these different topics.
Yeah, I mean, shit, I'll take you back to second or third grade when I first got to Sacramento. And as I said, I was in predominantly white schools, so it was this, that, couldn't play kickball, couldn't play basketball. And I just didn't understand. Again, I'm 8, 9 years old, 88, 89. I'm like, dang, why don't these kids like me? I come from a place where we all played together, all colors, all mixes. It didn't really matter. So I'm 8, 9 years old. I'm kind of heartbroken, and my mom is consoling me, but my dad on the flip side, he's like, nah, like that. If they call you, you can fight them. So I'm hearing this from my dad at 8 or 9 years old, and I'm like, okay. So they would do it, and I would fight him, and then I'd get in trouble, and they would suspend me, and my dad would cuss the principal out. Like if you're with protecting my son and not allowing this to happen, he wouldn't have to put his hands on these kids like that. You know what I mean? So I had to do that maybe 3, 4, 5 times until my mom started coming to work at the school just to make sure that I wasn't being racially harassed. And then once we kind of got through that, I was cool. I still have friends from the third and fourth grade, but I think I had to fight my way to acceptance. And then they allowed me to start playing all the sports, and I excelled in sports. And that's how kind of I started making friends in Sacramento. So from there, it was pretty cool. Had a great time. Loved high school until the situation you mentioned, where I'm about 2 or 3 months away from going to UCLA my senior year, and this kid had been harassing my sister, calling her, bothering her and her girlfriends. One day he did it again, and I guess he spit in her hair, and she came to see me in between the periods crying, and her and a couple of her girlfriends, and the guy that did it, I think he was a junior, she was a sophomore, I was a senior. The guy that did it walked by, and I just did what any big brother would do. I took care of this kid and beat him down. So we end up going to the principal's office. We're trying to explain what's going on. My sister still has a spit in her hair. I'm explaining going on, and the school didn't believe me. The principal didn't believe me. Vice principal didn't believe me. This kid wasn't raised that way. His dad's a prominent lawyer in Sacramento. It's like pretty much like I'm lying. So to this day, that's why I've never given no money back to Del Campo, because they didn't have my back when I needed them the most. But so I get suspended for a week. I think halfway through my suspension, middle of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, my high school's vandalized by the KKK. Burned down a bathroom, hung a mannequin on that noose you were talking about, my football jersey on it that said "died," broke windows, swastikas everywhere, must die. Like, it was crazy. Made national news. The NAACP came to SAC and held it down for me. And we had like security guards walking us to class for like a month after that. And then they put a green light in my head. So I had to move neighborhoods. They were trying to kill me. So it was crazy and really hurt me because I had such a good time in high school. But the reason why I don't f- with Del Campo, really, I'm kind of starting to, because it's been a while, but they just didn't have my back when these people tried to literally kill me. I'm 17 years old, for protecting my sister. And Del Campo didn't believe me and have my back at that time. So I faced a lot. And at that point, Eric, at 17, although I'm very proud to be Italian and Black, I realized that the world looked at me as a Black man.
Yeah.
And it kind of shaped who I was, what I'm about, what I stand on, what I speak on, and how I just approach the world.